तो कैसे हो मित्रों, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। दिस इज योर फ्रेंड एंड मेंटर सीएमए केशव। सीएमए फाइनल एग्जाम्स में अब ज़्यादा दिन बचे नहीं हैं और मैंने जैसा प्रॉमिस किया था पेपर नंबर 20A स्ट्रेटजिक परफॉर्मेंस मैनेजमेंट एंड बिजनेस वैल्यूएशन, इन शॉर्ट SPM इसका एनालिसिस लेके मैं आपके सामने आ गया। तो SPM इज द मोस्ट स्कोरिंग सब्जेक्ट इन CMA फाइनल एंड ट्रस्ट मी, आई एम नॉट किडिंग दैट मैं आपको स्ट्रेटेजी दूंगा कि आपको कैसे प्रिपेयर करना है। प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी आई विल बी शेयरिंग इन दिस वीडियो, एंड इफ यू work upon that accordingly as per schedule that I will be providing to you in this video, I'm not kidding, you can score 80 plus in this subject if you follow my strategy. This is highly scoring, highly rewarding, and you can boost up your aggregate with this subject. If you are watching this video on my channel for the first time, then let me tell you that I have also uploaded an analysis video for cost and management audit, which is your paper number 17 of CMA final. So you can watch the same on this channel, the CMA network, and I hope that will be of real value to you as this video. And if you're new to my channel watching this video for the first time, I'm telling you that I make content related to the course that I have completed my cost and management accountancy CMA, and I'm also pursuing CMA. So in CA I have cleared CA final group 2. I'm left with group 1. So I make content related to this specific courses CA and CMA, and being into this profession, I want to make similar videos which provide real value to the students. So you need to subscribe to this channel to stay updated with the related content that I will be uploading here on from time to time basis. And if you like this, if you like my content and this video, to like this video and share it with all your friends who are pursuing CMA finals or will be watching or needing this video in future. So and don't forget to put your comments in this video. Your comments and positive feedback not only just inspires me, but people who will be searching on YouTube, it will make their job easier. They can watch this content and be a beneficiary of this video as you guys. So keep that in mind. And so let's start with this video. So let's start with the analysis. Compared to last video, this video will be in complete English. Thoda bahut I will be using Hindi in between, but most of the video will be in complete English to benefit all the students, be it from north, be it from south, anywhere. For their convenience, I am doing this in full English. So first of all, let's talk about the paper pattern of paper 20A. So basically in syllabus 2022, they have made the paper pattern more student convenient, because earlier in syllabus 2016, which was the paper pattern when I attempted, I wrote my exams basically. So during those times, what the paper pattern of this paper used to be like, the descriptive part was bifurcated into two segments: SPM portion and BV portion. So there were 3 questions each from each parts, and you had 3 to 4 questions, and you had to do any 2 questions from both the parts. But now the case has changed, because the descriptive portion is combined, and you have to attempt any 5 questions out of the 8 descriptive questions. So the descriptive portions and even the MCQs, they are now combined. So the paper pattern is like, you get 30 marks of MCQs and 70 marks of descriptive. And there are 15 MCQs, 2 marks each. And in descriptive part, you get 8 questions, which are of 14 marks each. And you have to attempt any 5 questions. So 14 into 5 is equal to 70 marks. But the best case is that this, if you see the total descriptive comprises of 14 into 7, which is 98 marks. So you have the benefit of choice here. You can eliminate 2 questions which you feel you are not the most comfortable with, and you have not well prepared. So that is kind of advantage for you. So I have covered everything in this analysis video. So let's start with what kind of questions they have been asking. I have taken 2 papers for comparison. Blue remarks theory questions, and in yellow it is practical questions that came from. And I have also mentioned the chapters from which the questions were framed. So let's begin. Question 2. In every question there are two parts, A and B. So in question 2, the first June 24, the first part, question 2, it came for balance scorecard and Six Sigma. And in December 23, it came for customer relationship management, which comes from chapter number 1, and management information system, which comes from chapter number 2. And in June 24, it was both from chapter 2 itself. Question 3, the first part was from to calculate maximum profit. It was a practical question. And in June 24, it was to calculate optimum selling price. Both these practical questions, 3A came from chapter 3, and then 3 part B. In June 24, they asked value at rest. I don't know particularly from which chapter it was asked, so I have kept it blank. And even for December 23, that was a similar case, so I have kept it blank, but just I have wrote the relevant topic from which the question was framed. And from question 4 onwards, you have a series of practical questions only. So pure theory questions is only question number 2, which comes in exam. And from question 4 onwards, there is a series of practical questions, which I feel it is more beneficial to the students, because in practical questions, your chances of scoring is quite high compared to theory. Unless otherwise, if your theory is quite good, then that's a different case. So question 4A and 4B. 4A, in both the attempts, it came from DuPont analysis, which comes in chapter 2. And question number 4B, in December 23, it came from Altman's model Z-score calculation, chapter 4. And in June 24, from the same chapter, corporate distress, one of the models, they asked question. And now, from question 2, 3, 4, these 3 questions are basically framed from your SPM question. And question number 5 onwards, the questions are framed from business valuation, which I have found in my analysis. So question 5A, December 23, it came from valuation of stock and relative valuation. And in June 24, it came from enterprise value and valuation of business with from the market capitalization part, which comes under chapter 7. Question number 6A, December 23, value of real estate, and then price earnings, EBIT calculation, etc., which came from chapter number 7. And now in June 24, question 6A was from value of human resources, which comes under chapter 8, and valuation of company, economic value added method, which comes under chapter number 8. So both these questions were from chapter 8 in June 24. Question number 7, in both the terms, December 23, June 24, it came from chapter number 9, mergers and acquisitions. And question number 8, both the parts in December 23, it came from mergers and acquisitions part, chapter number 9. Whereas in June 24, question 8A was a application based question of balanced scorecard and critical success factors, which is from chapter number 2 of SPM. And chapter 8 part B was from mergers and acquisitions, which is chapter 9. So this was all about the analysis of the questions that were asked in December 23 and June 24. Now, telling you the important chapters. For the important chapters, according to my analysis, in SPM will be chapter number 2 and 4, and in business valuation, it will be chapter 5, 7, 8, and 9. So what should be your preparation strategy for this subject, 28? So I have made a 5-day strategy. So you can see, as you have to allot your 5 days to this subject. On day 1, you will be doing mergers and acquisition, chapter number 9 and chapter number 5 of business valuation. कहाँ से करना? You will be covering the study mat, illustrations, and back questions, plus past papers. Past papers, कितना करना है? How much you have to do the past papers? Of how many attempts? I will say the last 3 attempts at least. उससे ज़्यादा कर सकते हो. If you can do more than that, that's very good. So this will be for all the practical chapters. Then on day 2, you have to take up chapter 7 and 8, and जैसा M&A and chapter 5 में था वैसे ही करना. And day 3, you have to take chapter 2 and 4 of SPM. So you have to cover the study mat and last 3 at least past papers, and you will be almost done with these chapters. And on day 4, what you have to do? You have to prepare your MCQs. Firstly, watch a marathon videos of those chapters, especially theory chapters, and those chapters you are not touching upon. Watch it at 1.5 or 2x at your comfort, and then you will find in your module, after the end of every chapter, there are multiple choice questions. You have to solve each and every multiple choice question. Then take up 3 last three MTPs, including your current MTP, and solve all the MCQs of those multiple mock test papers. And then, if you are left with some more time, then doing 2 or 3 past papers MCQs will also be good. But first focus will be on study mat and MTPs for MCQs part. For other chapters, you are doing your past study mat and past papers. These are more important compared to mock test papers, but you can definitely solve the current mock test papers for these chapters as well. Day 5 will be a reserve day for buffer in case you are left with some topics. You can cover it on day 5. And for mergers and acquisitions chapter, apart from study mat and PP past papers, if you're left with time and depending upon your preparation for other subjects, because this is a scoring subject, I want you don't miss any opportunity and try and score 80 plus in this subject. It will boost your aggregate, and definitely it will help you to clear your exams as well. So you can take up Ajay Agarwal sir's question bank. He's a faculty at AIR1CA. His CA Final AFM question bank, and you can go to the mergers and acquisitions chapter and try to solve and all the questions related to mergers and acquisitions. At least try to have a quick glance, and if you find some important questions there, solve it. Try to solve for practical questions. I'm telling you, the questions are limited. Try to solve most of the questions by writing. It will take your confidence to another level, and it will eliminate the chances of making silly mistakes when you are writing your answers in exam hall. So writing practice is a must for practical questions, I feel. And now, what will be my smart strategy? The unique thing about my analysis video is that I always try to bring something different on the table, and I bring a smart strategy, which I tell you from my students' mind what would be the best strategy to attempt the question paper. So if I was in your place and I am writing this paper number 28, because I am more comfortable with practical questions, my order of attempting would be question number 8 and 7. These are from mergers and acquisitions. So chapter number 9, मेरा पहला target अच्छे से करके रखना. So, and then I will move on to question number 6, which if you notice that most of the times they have asked it from chapter 8 or a combination of chapter 8 and 7. So if you want to attempt question number 6, 7 and 8, you need to make sure your chapter number 9, 7 and 8 are really very confident with these 3 chapters. So you can attempt these 3 questions, and then my next question that I will target will be question number 4, which is from SPM. These are 2 practical questions: viewpoint analysis, Allman's Z score, or any other model which comes from chapter number 4, basically almost every time. So, and viewpoint comes from chapter number 2. So I will keep this part really strong so that I can take this. And because I am more practical oriented than theory oriented, then I will choose my 5th question as question number 5. These are basically from business valuation only, chapter number 5 and 7. Mostly they ask question number 5. So these will be my 5 questions. In case you are more of theory oriented, then in place of you can replace this any one of the practical questions with question number 2. So it basically comes from chapter 1 and 2, and it is purely both the parts are purely theoretical. So you can attempt these questions. So, and one more thing that in my last video that I made on cost and management audit, I received many comments related to make similar analysis on subjects like law, CFR. Let me tell you that the analysis video that I'm making for these subjects, SPM, and cost and management audit that I had made earlier, firstly, it takes a lot of time and investment to making these videos and to properly analyze and make it in detail, everything. You can see I have mentioned the chapters numbers as well. In case of one question, I have also mentioned from where it came, like in question 8P, mergers and acquisition in December 23. It was from the module, question number 10, page number 641. So it was just to highlight that how much important the module is for this subject. And I feel that these 2 papers comparatively are easier, and you can, even if you follow a smart strategy, you will be able to score well in these subjects. Even if you are start preparing these subjects right now, because it does not take a lot of ample time investment. I shared the strategy for cost management audit. It was around 4 days. Here I'm telling you to allocate 5 days. If you are efficient, then you can manage it in 4 days itself. So it won't be a big hurdle for you, and definitely you can end up scoring very good marks into two subjects. And in particularly, in case your preparations are not up to the mark at this stage, then with these two strategies for these two subjects, you can still manage to get a good grip on your group 2 subjects. And for law and CFR, I will be telling that uh, this is not the right time for making such videos, and it will just deviate you because these two other papers are technically different papers. The technicality level is different. You have to be conceptually more stronger in those papers. You must have properly revised those subjects. Then only you can perform well in your exams. So basically, in short, that is not possible. That is not possible. Kind of to just start right now and finish it off. It requires the other papers required a substantial investment of time for a student. So you just can't make an run after an analysis video and score well those subjects. You need to have prior base of studies. Anyways, I think I have stretched this video too long. You can connect with me on my Telegram channel. In Telegram, you will, in the search box of Telegram, if you will write CMA network, then you will find my channel. I have also provided the link here in the PDF, and if you want this PDF, you can get it from my Telegram channel itself. And on YouTube, you can definitely subscribe to me, and you will also find my link file here on the YouTube channel somewhere. So you can connect with me in your queries, or you can always ask it in the comments section and give your feedback in the comments so that it catches the attention of the other students who are pursuing these courses, and they can watch this video in future and definitely who appear for your exams. All the best. I will try, if possible, to. I'm not giving you any guarantee for that, but if, because law is a very lengthy subject, I also know that when I was preparing, I also found it very difficult. So for law, if time permits, if I will see to myself time permits, I will definitely share with you an important chapters list. It won't be a very detailed video and analysis like this. I will just share the important chapters, so you can watch that at your own risk. Maybe it will be a 4 to 5 minutes video or a short video, and I will be sharing the important chapters. And if you're new to my channel, to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more such useful videos. And if you haven't liked the video yet, like this video, you found this video useful to you. Thank you, and all the best for your exams. Hope you score really good marks. And if you want to share with me your feedback for the paper after appearing for your cost management audit and an SPM BV audit, and if it was due to the analysis video of mine, then I would love to hear it from you whenever you appear for your exams, probably on my Telegram, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn. So thank you. All the best.